Shalom Israel first. I want to give all praise to go on to Yahweh, by Shemi Yahushua, by Shemi Kakodash. I want to see Apostle Ezra Millstone, Peace Citation from the Church of Israel. And for this lesson, I want to title it, We Sick of This Place. Alright? And, just since we're near the end, the vexation is very, I don't know if you brothers, can I'm pretty sure you brothers can attest to, vexation is feeling more heavier. All right, because it's like we know we're at the end, but it's like, damn, like you just want it to end already. All right, because just take a look around. This shit is all wicked, polluted. We in captivity and so on and so forth. And it's like Lord, how long? So that's kind of the mindset we're in. But obviously not hastening above the Lord. Because we understand that the Lord, He does everything in a set measure and set time. But it's just like we're just so eager to get the fuck out of here. It's not even funny. All right. But Luke 18:7, it says, "And shall not the Most High avenge His own elect, which cry day and night unto Him, though He bear long with them?" All right. So let me keep reading. It says, I tell you, hold up. I tell you that He will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall He find faith on the earth? All right. So, but the point I wanted was the 7th verse. Shall not the Most High avenge His own elect, which cry day and night unto Him? So who's crying out to the Lord? Who's crying out for the oppression that's going on, towards our people? Who's crying out for the wickedness that's going on here? It's the elect, all right? The elect of the nation of Israel. Because you look at, these niggas out here, they love this place. They want this place to continue. And this is all, this is where their mind is at, in this world. All right, but our mind, we seek a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, because obviously that doesn't happen here. What's going on here is just straight fucking wickedness. All right, and we want to get the fuck out. All right, so let me go to this is how we feel. All right, 2 Peter 2 and 2 Peter 2:7, it says, or start at 6. It says, "In turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly." All right, and shit, what's gonna happen to America? All right, Babylon the Great. It's gonna get destroyed just like how Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed. By fire and brimstone. But it's gonna be a way of the ICBM missiles. Fucking stinks out here. But 7th verse, it says, "And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked." All right, let's look at that word, vex. All right, vex, harass, to shake, jolt, toss violently, attack, trouble, annoy. Alright, and that's how we feel. We're annoyed at this place. We're sick of this place. Because there's nothing but just bullshit that happens on a continuous basis. And it's like, Lord, like, how long you gonna let this go on? Like, for example, you see two moles walk together and shit. It's like, shit makes you sick. Or the adultery that gets pushed here, motherfuckers plotting and shit. Like, all this is fucking wicked, bro. And this is why we want the Lord to destroy this fucking place, bro. Because what is there here to hold on to, or what is there here? What's so good about this place for it to prolong? Nothing. It's just a bunch of fucking wickedness. And that's why this shit got a due date. You know, this got an expiration date, and we're approaching that date real soon. But you know, some days, you know, it's heavier than others. You know, some days you're like, Lord, like, please destroy this place like tomorrow. But you know, obviously we move on the Lord's time, all right, and prophecy has to still take place, you know. And you know, that major prophecy we're looking for is that MOTB, that chip. All right, once that chip, you know, gets implemented, it's over. You know, this shit is like this kingdom has seconds. All right, but let me go to let me keep reading. 8th verse. It says, "For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with our unlawful deeds." All right, and that's exactly how we feel. You know, all this shit is, you know, it's vexation. You know, like you can't even be around people too long. You know, it's just like you become as Elder Apostle Gabar, he brought up this word, a misanthrope. All right, and we could look up that word misanthrope. Misanthrope, one who hates humankind, one who distrusts human character or motives. All right, so you know, you just look at these people and it's like you don't want to be around them. You start to hate them. You know, now obviously not in a violent sense, because you know Esau would hear this and be like, oh, you see, you know, they want to do this, but no, it's like a get the fuck away from me type sense. I don't want to be around you type shit. But you know, only people you have that love for is the brothers, the Akim, all right? And you know, of course, you know, your family and whatnot. But you know, you can be you could be around brothers all day type shit, you know. And it's just, you know, you feel at peace, all right, because the Spirit of the Lord is there. But when you amongst these people, it's just nothing but demons and shit. And you know, this shit gotta go, all right. But let me read 2nd Ezra 15. All right, 2nd Ezra 15, and I'll start at 5. It says, "Behold, say the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful words are fulfilled. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." All right, the souls of the just complain continually. This is nonstop. You know, you when you come into this truth, you kind of look at time differently. You like for me, instance, like I'm a young brother, so the way I used to look at it in the world is like it's way different now. Now, obviously, you know, thank the Lord, you know, times is speeding up, but it's like you kind of like, oh, okay, we got through this week. All right, now let's go through another week type shit. It's like kind of like it's like damn, like we almost out of here, you know. Oh, these fucking dudes. That's another thing too. I'll call your best man outside. So lucky I'm parking. Niggas can't park in this motherfucker. Alright. Alright, but it says, "And therefore thus saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." All right, so you know that's what, you know, we hope for. You know, we hope for the Lord to redeem us. All right, and you know, we hope to be those basically the elect. All right, because that's what the Lord's coming back for, and that's a very you know, it's a keen sign, if that's even a word for it. Let me look at that word, keen. Keen. Like I say, well, for lack of a better word, blatant. All right, it's a very blatant sign that, an elect member will hate this place. They'll be vexed. They're not a part of. They'll be like a sore thumb, you know, in this world. You know, you just don't fit in type stuff. All right, that's a blatant sign that a man could be part of the elect. Now, obviously, there's more that goes into it, because shit, you even have Jake in the world that hates this place. But do they fear the Lord? So it's more that goes into it. But really, without getting to without rambling too much, a man of the Lord, an elect member will be sighing and crying, for the wickedness that goes on here. All right. That was a little point that I throw out there. Ezekiel 9:4, it says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." All right, so best believe, the sighings, the crying, the groanings, the vexation, that's all being, accounted for. You got angels. You got angels recording all this. Angels, pointing back to the Lord. And the Lord, he hears it. All right, we'll get another scripture after this, Lord willing. It says, "And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity." All right, so the others who isn't sighing and crying, who isn't sighing and crying for this place to fall? 2/3 of our people. These niggas, especially the nigga woman, this her kingdom type shit. All right, but all this shit is coming to a abrupt end. All right, it says, "Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, then the beginning of the ancient man which before the house." All right, so shit, judgment is coming. All right, and if you don't have that tawah, because if you look up that word mark, it goes into tawah, meaning a mark of exemption. And guess who has that mark of exemption? The elect. You're fucked. All right. But let me go to that one scripture right here. It says Psalms 38:9. It says, or start at 8. It says, "I am feeble and sore broken. I have roared by reason of the disquietness of my mind. Lord, all my desire is before thee, and my groaning is not hid from thee." All right. So it says, "My heart panteth, my strength faileth me. As for the light of mine eyes, it is also gone from me." All right, and shit, that's how we feel. Let's read this in GNT. Psalm 38, and 9. It says, I'll start at 8. It says, "I am worn out and utterly crushed. My heart is troubled, and I groan with pain. Lord, O Lord, you know what I long for. You hear all my groans. My heart is pounding, my strength is gone. My eyes have lost their brightness." All right, and shit, King David was going through it. And shoot, what does Scripture say? First Peter 5:9. It says, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." All right, so you Akim, y'all going through the same thing, groaning, complaining, sighing, crying. Shit, we did in ancient Egypt, so how much more now? Wickedness ago, it's worse now. We living in pre-flood. We live in the pre-flood era 2.0, and when you 2.0 something, it's amplified. It's greater than the version before it. So the shit now, it's shit gotta go. All right, and that's what we crying and sighing. We're crying out for the Lord to bring this place down. We sick of the oppression. We sick of this place. All right, and best believe the Lord, he hears it all. All right. We get that in Exodus. Exodus 2 And 24, just straight to the point. I'll start at 23. It says, and it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. And they cried, and their cry came up unto the Most High by reason of the bondage. Shalaki. Got all these fucking folks out here. It says, Salaki, and the cry came up unto the Most High by reason of the bondage. The Most High heard their groaning, and the Most High remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. The Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. All right, and best believe the Lord, he's the Lord ain't forget about us. All right, for lack of better words, the Lord, he best believe, what does scripture say? The day of vengeance burneth in his heart. All right. He that touches you touches the apple of the Most High's eye. So the Lord ain't just looking at it like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, no, the Lord, he wants to avenge, but it's all according to the set measure, Things have to be fulfilled. All right. And that's what, we're patiently waiting for. These prophecies, to be fulfilled. And that's when the Lord can do his work. All right. As King David said in Psalm 118, I believe. It says, it's time for thee to work, O Lord, for they may void thy law. I think it's 119. Psalms 119 and 126 says, it's time for thee, Yahweh, Bashmi outside to work, for they have made void thy law. And look, shit, sin it to be wicked is glorified here. So you really think the Lord gonna let this shit continue? The Lord gonna overkill this bitch. All right, and that's what we gotta remember. All right. So, destruction is coming to this place, and deliverance is coming. But we gotta endure, and stay firm, and understand that this is only for a short time. For a moment. All right, because when you I was watching the Elders and Apostles live stream, and Elder Apostle Tar, he brought up, he said, in 1 billion years from now, we gonna be in power. And it's like, damn, 1 billion years. You think about that, we still gonna be ruling. But like for now, like, bro, this is short. All right, so hey, keep fighting, Akim. Hopefully this is well said, and we all going through the same shit. But guess what? The Lord, he hears, and he's gonna work. All right, we just gotta stay firm and keep pushing. All right, so hopefully this was well said. I want to give all praise to the Lord on this. Yahweh Bashmi outside, Bashim Kakodash. Next time, Shalom.